Joining me in our Mobile World Live studio at MWC24 Barcelona is Mavenir CEO Pardeep Kohli. Pardeep, good to see you again.
Thank you. Thanks.
Now, Mavenir is getting a bit of a name as being a cloud-native, AI-enabled and green by design vendor, Pardeep. Tell us a little bit about the vision behind that.
Well, as you know, right, we are a software company. From the very beginning, we believed in separation of software from hardware. We're the first one when the virtualization started, almost, I would say, 15 years ago. And now, when the cloud-native aspect started, when people started to move applications onto the cloud, we are taking all the applications and all the telco workloads and moving into the cloud environment. And then once you get to the cloud, you get to use all the tools and all the benefits which come along with it. And AI is one of those things. And I saw like a lot of, in the MWC here, a lot of push on the AI side now, like everywhere else. But as you know, AI is going to consume a lot of power as well. And it's very natural for everybody to think about how to actually make it more green as well. So in that sense, I think we are focused on all those three aspects, as you pointed out, and helping our customers to adopt cloud in a more responsible way while taking full advantage of both cloud and AI.
And something else Mavenir is very associated with is, of course, the Open RAN market, Pardeep. We've seen some good progress in the last year or so. Some big operators have now really committed to Open RAN. Some would still argue that it hasn't progressed quite as quickly as the industry would have hoped. Give us your thoughts on where we are now.
Yeah, as you said, what a change, right? Last year, people were wondering, okay, if it will happen. Now it's all about, okay, it's happening. Now everybody has his own, life cycle on when they get there. And what I tell operators is, with all the investment as you see happening in AI, right, there will be so much investment in the semiconductor space, in the open semiconductor space, that the power reduction, the capacity. There's no way for proprietary silicon, which is purpose-built for one industry, can compete. Right? And that's where we have been from the very beginning, providing our software and open silicon. And we take advantage of all the investment which companies like NVIDIA, Qualcomm, Intel, and AMD are making. And we are going to ride on their investment, which they're doing it for many industries, and use telco as a purpose of it. It's very interesting. This morning there was AI RAN also announced, it's basically everybody's coming to the same ideas, that how do you make the common investment for both AI and RAN. And this is what we have been promoting from the very beginning. And having an open interface between the radio and the baseband is actually a necessity for that purpose.
So operators, the majority of them have built out very advanced 5G networks. They've spent a lot of money on spectrum, Pardeep. Now they've got to monetize these assets, right? Where does Mavenir play here?
So in some, that's an interesting point, right? The advantage of 5G is it gives you low latency, high bandwidth service. And you have to be able to make use of that connectivity technology to apply to different applications, right? And that's where what we are helping our operators is that it's a building stone to really figuring out how do you go beyond just connectivity, right? If you look at all the over-the-top companies, they have come up with more innovative services which people use on a day-to-day basis. And then, of course, if you look at all these, I guess the new devices coming in, which is going to do AR, VR, all of that, they will require connectivity, low latency, but also more and more intelligence to make it easier for the consumer. So in that sense, we are working with our customers to not only adopt Open RAN, but as we discussed earlier, if you adopt cloud, you adopt AI, and adopt Open RAN, you can actually take advantage of all of these three things.
It's certainly a very interesting and exciting time to be part of this industry, Pardeep. Thank you very much, as ever, for joining us on the opening day of MWC24. It's been a pleasure. Have a great week.
Thank you.